So, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Can I hear myself? So, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Can I hear my? All right, I can. So, I hope everybody had a nice week. So, if you're just joining us, tell us your name and where you're joining us from, and we'll have to start immediately. So, as you all know, I choose my trades based on a lot of things right now, not just technicals, not just technicals. So I choose my trades based off many confluences. Yes, that's the word. I choose my setup now based off many confluences. Technicals, fundamentals, sentimental, what I think. So it should be about me, not about what someone said. So if you're buying anything, selling any coin, selling any whatever because of what someone said, I don't know, but it goes still far for you. But understand that trading is about what you know and the technicals that you're seeing, not what someone said, not someone making you to do something. So if you're just joining us, tell us your name and where you're joining us from. Good morning, MJ. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So quick one. Let's go. Yeah. If you recall, yeah, this was the week Trump and China guy started making tariff war. So remember, I was bullish on GJ pairs, JPY pairs, and all. But the news has passed and everything. So trade is back to the direction it's supposed to go. So obviously, this guy is going to buy, but I will be interested in this buy when this guy closes above these ones and then comes back here and then continue. So my entry will be simple from here. This is my entry. Remember, he has to break these guys and then come back. So this is my entry. I'm not going to be wasting your time trying to tell you why and why not. For now, I don't know the news that around for the pairs, but after the analysis, I will check before sending the signals out. Out. Hope you understand what I just said. I'll check after the analysis before I start sending the signals out. So I'm not going to be doing all that, whatever. And then to make it what's your risk should be somewhere here. I don't take trades from 4 hours, so me 4 hours is just for me to know the bias of the market and all. So even from your normal, what is it called? From your normal entry level, you don't see what you want to look for here. So you should break the structure. Breaking the structure means that bias has changed from bearish to bullish. So the sweep, the break of structure, then come back to other block, and then boom. You understand the basic concept. Like this is not a mentorship, so it's just entry. So I'll have to. This is yes, this is okay like this. You should come back to this place and enter this discount. If you watch now, this is 50% of this week. Once it enters there, you can buy. So that's it. So for other one, this is for JPY. I'm not gonna be looking for anything around JPY pairs. Any place, any pair that I see a setup on is where I will look on the news. as a newbie trader, I shouldn't be trading more than 5 pairs. 5 pairs is too much. Two. But I know that you will not listen, so that's why I just said five. But I'm not your responsibility. I will just have my job is to tell you what to do, and your job is to do what you want at the end of the day. There's no issues whatsoever. So this is the first one for me. So let's continue. The USD JPY has almost the same thing. It has almost the same thing that this guy doesn't. Like, you get what they call pair correlation, meaning if JPY pair is buying, USD JPY should be buying. CAD JPY should be buying. Like, all these pairs they correlate, just like Euro USD and GBP USD and AUD USD. If one is buying, it is it is expected for others to be buying. So it's called pair correlation or something of sort. So having said that, you now have to now start looking for which of this one go enter what you want to do and leave the other one out. So looking at it in that same because one is buying, let me just go and enter the other one and start. You look for still your confirmations on that particular one. But I informed I saw it. So now the pair USD has this huge FVG here, very huge. And as you can see, that FVG
Yeah. It's not just you, Timmy. I too. I can't hear nothing. Hold on. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to fix that. Hold on. Hold on. Just give me a minute. Let me play this sound and do. So while I'm on that, I'll just have to restart the system. I did this thing yesterday. I haven't restarted the system for a while. So I did yesterday. It took a long time and what. So I'm not doing it again. So as I was saying, there's something that is called trade correlation, according to pairs and all. Like currently we have GBP JPY buy, and apparently it will now be like the same thing for the other USD pairs, USD JPY, CAD JPY, Euro JPY, and stuff like that. Yes, they are going in the same direction, but it's not just that they will all now be going explicitly in the same direction. Yes, it can happen, but not just immediately. Like if GBP JPY GBP USD is buying, if you look at GBP USD, it will be buying. If you look at AUD USD, it will be buying. But sometimes you see that GBP USD is buying and Euro USD is selling. Something has fucked up the correlation. So it's just another angle for you to know how to trade some pairs and how to choose your pairs. It's weird where you have a pair like BTC, you have a pair like US oil, you have a pair like NAS, you have a pair like gold. You have scattered instruments all in your watch list because you're trading them. Yes, you profitable, but you go run mad small because they are all different pairs. They move differently. But if you align yourself with pairs that they have something in common, now you can now find correlative entries on those pairs. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It is simple to find correlating pairs and then move with them than finding different pairs that has different things altogether just to get your setups. So if you see me now, I have a ton of JPY pairs, I have a ton of USD pairs. That's because of this simple term, that trade correlation. Like all of them have the same thing. You've not seen me telling you this week I'm selling GBP JPY. I'm buying AUD USD. It cannot work because they're the same kind of pairs. It's not just because their names are different, but the currency, the base currency holding them are the same. So they're meant to move in the same directions unless there's news on those particular pairs. Like if there is news on GBP, so you cannot expect GBP and Euro USD to be the same. So if there is news on A, that news will affect what happens to that particular A. But it does not mean that at the end of the day, they are not moving in the same direction. So that is what this simple thing I just said means. Trade correlation. So if you understand what I just said about trade correlation, give me one on the chat. Akinwumi, yeah, I'm trying. I'm getting the screen back up. Just give me a minute. That's why I just use that time to explain what I mean by trade, the correlation, and all. So if you understood that, give me 111 on the chat. Why the nonsense screen is coming back on. Thank you, Timmy. At least someone understood. Yeah, kill me. Yes. So make your watch list worth looking at. Don't make it because you think I like pair, I like this pair, I like this one. Yes, it's good. If you start trading newly, you start doing like I like this pair, I like this pair. Till the pair show you shege, then you'll come down. So you choose a pair because of how that pair correlates with other pairs you're trading, not just because you like it. You don't choose pairs because you like it. Because that pair will show you shege, not because he likes you. Because you chop yourself. You get. So that is how it is. Okay, it's already back, so I'll now transfer to the system. I don't know what gold is up to this week, but I'm not gonna rush gold. I'm gonna take it easy because there are pairs you don't rush, and gold is one of them. There are pairs you don't rush, and gold is one of them. Apparently, there is no pair that you should even rush to start with. There is no pair that you should go and rush because it's gonna show you premium shiggy. It's gonna show you premium shiggy. So I don't know. Okay, I'm not even back in yet. So we're still on GBP, USD JPY before this guy took us out. So I'm back. So now give me a minute. Let me switch to the PC. I'm back on minutes.
All right. Oh my God. Leave. I'm back. Sorry. I am back. So I believe you can hear me now clearly. Can you hear me now? Say something on the chat if you can hear me. Say something. Say something. Say something. Say something. Say something. If you can hear me, say something. Fine, fine. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, as I was saying, if you look at USDJPY, you see that they are is buying, of course, and this is for our time frame. So you cannot say that he's just buying because he wants to buy. No, he's buying because this guy has taken this one out. But I can't tell you now to come and buy from here. Yes, like I tell you, find know where liquidity lies, or else you become liquidity. Yes, this guy don't take out, don't mitigate the whole FVG, right? This is called FVG. For people that don't know, FVG, fair value gap. It is the space. I don't begin teach again. It's fair value gap. Go and look what it means. So when you see fair value gap like this, it means that there's liquidity here that price will come back to tap on. But the trader in me, the oversabi trader in me, cannot allow me to buy from here and say that this guy has been tapped just with this tap. It has been tapped, yeah, and it might never come back. But this FVG is too big to just tap like this. So if I'm trying to buy from here, it's just because it's a risk I can take alone. It's a risk I can take alone. Yes, it is decent. It is all good. The break has happened, and there is kind of liquidity somewhere here that price can take out and then come and buy. But I can't take this. I can't make this setup my A plus setup. Yes, it might play out, right? Don't get me twisted. It might play out, but that doesn't make it that it's right. So I'll just keep it here, not like a setup, but I'll just keep it here. I don't know, but I'll just keep it like this. So if at the end of the day, after our analysis and we didn't see any good setup, we can throw this one in. But let me even remove it before una carry am say na me to call am. So this one, I'm still a bit not comfortable with taking the buy just from this tap and here. This AVG is too big. So you have to close it at least 50% before it can go up. But then your own is to analyze, and then your own is now to watch and and see what market does at the end of the day. So that is that. There's no valid thing here. We're not making this analysis so that every trade, every pair we see we must take a trade. I want to start reducing these pairs to at least five, because at least let me be preaching what I'm doing now. But the reason why I'm doing this thing is because this group is a free group, so I need to give you at least one setup in a day, at least one. But if you watch people that are on my entry group, it's just one pair that is there. It's just gold. If you notice set up that, they will go rest and they understand. But you, I don't think you will understand. You want to be making money every day. So that's the reason why I have all these pairs here to look at them and give you what I think. So the next pair is card JPY. We're talking about JPY pairs right now. Thank you. Did you see the same thing I told you on card USD about that FVG being left open? Did you see what happened on card JPY? Did you see it? Just trade correlation, something I just talked about this morning. Look, this is the FVG here to this point. Did you see that it tapped that FVG and then went back down to 50%? At least 50% of this FVG is here. When you divide this thing into two, 50%. You see? So now I can say that, yeah, you don't tap. So you might consider buying from here because it's already tapped. Now, you see the difference between this FVG here and that FVG on the other pair. Something is different. This one entered well, so you are sure that, yeah, we are good, we are good. We don't tap. So now you go to your 1 hour time frame, look for the same thing. They are correlating. It's not hard. Look at it, they're the same thing. And then your entry is the same thing, but you can refine your entry to accommodate your risk. Refine it here, 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 yes. And then 1:3, you're good. So even to here, you're better. You're good. So I can take this trade to my full chest than that USD JPY pair. Why? The FVG has been closed nicely without any serene. So it was nicely closed. So this is will be like this setup for the other one. So for the USD pairs, first off, Euro USD. If you remember, USD pairs now they are moving mad. So I'll be I'll go back to my drawing board to look at the pair. If you watch clearly from this point, this guys has broken this place and is coming down. But it did not come on here. This place I wanted. I think you took out this one out now. Hell, we'll start dumping. But Trump is not allowing. This week he's saying A, this next week he's saying B. So that's the reason why USD pairs are moving crazy. So now what do you do? It's looking like you just want to buy from, you know what is called a reclaimed, oh shit, I don't begin mentorship again. A reclaimed block. When another block fails, it becomes a breaker block. When a breaker block fails and price comes back to it, it becomes a reclaimed block. So that is what is happening here. This 4 hour time frame. So from 1 hour, you see whether if they remove this guy, we're done with it. You see whether this guy now, the price tapped from here, reduce it. Yes, tapped from, and this guy has broken. Oh shit, it already happened, self. So it broke it with body, came back and went up. So this one happened last week. So there's no how I can see it. So this is it. 3 hour dusted. So I don't know if it will happen again, because the only one I know about this reclaim block is once. Once it breaks with body, comes back, you take your buy, then boom. The target is somewhere here or somewhere here, but it cannot just happen all at once. So I cannot buy again because I've already bought from here. So I'll put on my hands for this one. It might buy again, but it's not ideal for me. I cannot give you that because I don't want you guys to force me to take a trade that didn't go according to my plans. So for GBP USD, the same thing. If you realize that a hair, this one did amazingly well. He closed and he never came back. So if he comes back to this guy, boom, come back here, you can buy to this place. You can buy to this place. So if he comes back, come back to that place. So refine it to 1 hour. Delete this one. We're done with it. Refine to 1 hour. I haven't take this one, so it's better. So if it comes back here, look for your entry and buy to here. At least 1:3, you're good. I've not seen a good entry for me to send entries from this one. It's just from here and there. I cannot give you entry on this one. When I see entry, I'll give you, but I haven't seen entry. Same thing on AUD USD. AUD USD is moving differently. Give us our descent this thing. So it hasn't, if you see correction I told you about, it haven't even broke this one. So which means this guy will still come and break this one and then come back and then continue going. That is the same trade correlation I just told you about. So it's not that hard. The same trade correlation I told you about. So if you see now, this one has not happened already, but best believe it will happen. So that is how trade correlation works. From that same breaker, take it out. So this guy will come, break out this guy, and then come back, and then boom. That is it. So that is for USD pairs. So let's go back to our other add-on pairs. Let's see if there's anything on them. So this guy now, I want to use key levels to take these trades. I'm not teaching you key levels though. I just want to use it to give you entries. And I won't tell you why. I won't tell you why. I'll just tell you buy. I won't tell you any why, or there's no why. So on the 4 hour time frame, you see that if you recall, at least Shedrack, Timmy, this particular pair, we've been on it for a very long time. Timmy, no, it's not Timmy, Shedrack. This guy already hit TP. So now the same thing that happened here, if you watch, this is the other block. He broke out, came back, we bought. He broke out again here, came back and bought. But this buying happened because there's no good, like, the entry here is kind of rusty. This one is simple, it's just one. But look at this one, there are plenty wicks here and all that. So that's why it took time before the guy flew away. So obviously, I'm anticipating a buy from this same place. From this same place. Yes, from this same place. To where? This same place. Nothing added, nothing removed, just the same thing. For me to be generous with my SL and reduce the burden on you, so let it be here from this point. This one is even looking like my most trusted setup, my most trusted, because it met everything. Order flow, breakout structure is easy. So I'm giving this one first. This is my priority setup for you guys. I'll drop it before the session is over. So USD card, this is it. Key levels, the structure, the order flow is okay, and then you see your liquidity. Where is your liquidity? You see it here. If you're using normal breaker block or order block entry, the entry should be somewhere here, and it has already tapped. So let's also hope it comes back to tap us well, because this guy is a key level on his own, so it should tap. It should tap. So he came back to fill this fair value gap before moving. Same thing happened here. There's no fair value gap here, so this small one, he filled it. There's no one here, so it's decent. This one is okay for me. Is okay for me. So this particular setup is my own. So let's go. I'll drop it um immediately on the group. But let's move. Euro AUD, the same thing. Key levels, nothing. If you see, I've marked all the levels out already, and they are following them to the T. So what am I now looking for in this particular one? The same thing, the same thing. But this guy, the SL now will kind of wider. From this guy, if he comes back from here, take it from here. Will he give us 3R? Oh shit, he didn't. Oof. He did not give us 3R. He did not. So if you like 2.5, you can take it. But I'll send it. I'll give you the risk to reward so you can choose. I don't like taking less than 3R trades though. And I will not want to reduce the SL to give you 3R and then come and snipe you out and still go your way. So I wouldn't want that. 2.6. Let's just keep watching and then know the one we want to take at the end of the day. GBP card. The same thing. The same, but now where is this one heading to now after this guy? Oh shit. The buy is sweet, but where are you buying to? If you recall what I told you about, know where price is going to. And JPP card has not been here. Let me go to daily time frame. Oh shit. Is this place? This one go far. Oh. Is it here or here? Let's start with this one first. So go back to 4 hours, refresh back. How close will this be? Oh, it's so close. So if you buy here now, where will I put my SL? Because there's no, it has already happened. It has already happened. It has already happened. It broke and came back and bought. But if you buy for here, so but this one I don't like this setup, so I won't take it. But obviously, price will still dance around here and then go to this point. to sit down around there and go to that point. But this one, I don't like the setup, so I won't take it. And like I said, I'll start decluttering this guy. I think I'll start with this. This one gave us crazy RRO that September. This one gave us crazy RR. Let me just leave them there. I'll start decluttering. I'll start decluttering them. So this one now, the same thing, but where are you heading to? You see, just buying. Oh shit, Omo, the buy don't tell. So you can still keep buying, but it's not decent. It's not good unless it's some from here. Unless it's from here. Unless it's from here to this particular one direct. I can't take it. Oh shit, I can't take it to that up. I want to be giving you guys, I mean, at least minimum 5 setups. Five. You know, go past five. So GBP AUD. Good. Let me start by removing this one. Good is this one. Feel like removing this guy, yo. You see? Yes, I'm removing it. But if you remember, I created this one last week and it's okay. Who again now? This KJPY, if I want to remove them, I'm not too like them. After this week, I'll remove it. I want to keep this watch list at least five. At least five. So you guys should choose. After this week, we'll journal our trades for the past 1 month and we'll see the pair that has given us a decent entry and we'll delete others. There's no need having. I don't even like Euro USD to start with. I never like this guy. The guy is always forming. The guy, the form. I'm removing it. I prefer GBP USD. I prefer AUD USD. I prefer gold. I don't know why I started liking this guy, but then after this week, I remove all these ones. Euro AUD, I don't really rate the guy. I don't know him. Card USD card, I like it. I like it, no doubt. I like it. So I'll start reducing this watch list. I want it to be five before next week. Before Friday, after our Friday session, we'll do it together. We'll analyze the pairs that we took, and then the one that has the higher win rate, and then we reduce others. You that's how you gently reduce your focus. That's how you gently reduce your focus. You don't just keep spreading all your eggs everywhere. You just reduce your focus so your entries will make sense to you. So according to all these things now, which one do I think is my A plus setup for more distance? Number one is this guy. Because first off, I'm not trading key levels. I don't trade the normal order block again. You guys are doing. So I now trade key levels. So this one makes sense to me more than anything you can tell me because it's from the high time frame. It has everything that others do. So I can take this one all day than anyone. So without without further convincing, I'm dropping this one first for the trades for this week. USD card buy limit order sent. So that's number one. My best setup again, you good for this week is not this, but this one is good. Obviously not this. Obviously not this. Obviously not this. Not this. Not this. So I'll go back to this guy. GBP JPY. GJ by limit. USD JPY. No. CAD JPY. Decent. So we have three now. CAD, CJ by limit. So remaining two. Where would that two come from? Okay, this one. Please remember, I won't say this on the chat or on the Telegram. If any of these pairs reaches your take profit target, kindly close it. Kindly delete your limit. GBP NZD. So if any of these setups gets to your target, kindly delete your limit. We've had four already. I've sent it already. I've not sent this. I've sent this. There's no trade here. There's no. Oh, okay. I had this one. I had this one now. Is the last one. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Buy limits. Everything is buy this week. Whoa, it's crazy. So we have five setups already. So now let's check the news we have for the week. Let's check the news we have for the week before all our efforts go to waste. Let's check the whatever we have for the week. So first off, Donald Trump is still trying to have a meeting with the Ukraine guy and the Russian guy, Putin. So what comes out of that news will still determine something, and that one is not even on your forex calculator, on forexnews.com. It's not even on the calendar. It's just there. For today, there is no news on any of the pairs that we're trading. Tomorrow, there is balance of trade on JPY pairs. Tomorrow, there is balance of trade on JPY pairs. It will be around 12 a.m. No, 12:50, almost 1 a.m. So obviously, we'll not be doing anything in the market at the time. So that is for Tuesday. Wednesday, there is jobless claims. That's good. Jobless claims for September 20. If you remember, last US is still on shutdown now. So what? US is still on shutdown. So everything, they're still trying to do all those things for September 1st. And even all these jobless claims here, Jesus, Thursday is crazy. Oh. Jobless claims for September 20, September 27, October 4, October 4, October 11, like all those reports have not been released. So US is still on US is still on shutdown. So I don't know if they release this week, but if they do, just leave the market on Thursday. Oh. Thursday is crazy. 3 days from now, it's crazy. And Friday, the same retail sales for September, for October. They are still like all those news where they never open. They are still holding them. There's no data on them yet. till the US shutdown has been lifted. I don't know if I made sense. So, in as much as the US is still on shutdown, you don't have to, how do I put it now? You don't have to trade without knowing that something is up. Yes, if you're still on, if you're on, okay, what I'll do is that once that those news are coming in line, I will send you a reminder for you to know what to do with your open positions. I think that's fine. But I want you to be doing some works yourself. I want you to be doing some job yourself, not just allow council to do everything. I don't have the trades, I give you trade to take. I tell you when there's news. It's just like I'm now babysitting you, and it's not good for you. I'm telling you guys, it's not good for you. Sometimes do some work yourself, do some things yourself, so that when counselor is not here, you can still do it yourself. Maybe one day I'll tell Timmy to take one of the classes, one of the sessions. I'll tell someone else to do it. Like, you guys should be invested, not just one person. It's not my job. Yes, it's my channel, but it's all our own. It's not just mine. Without you guys here, I'm not talking to myself alone here. I believe you understand that. So if you have any question, you have 10 minutes for that before I call it a day. I don't like wasting you guys time on Mondays because people have their normal jobs and I also do it fast so you guys can run along. If you have any question, 10 minutes, drop your questions. Let's get going with our day. So on gold, gold is bullish. I saw Max buying, sorry, selling. I want to know where he's selling his landing ball. I'm not praying that he loses his trade, but that trade is already gone safe. He's selling. And I told him that calm down. But when you start flipping in a trendy market, it is sweet because it's trendy. So I hope he doesn't blow his account. He has already lost something dollars already, 36, 38 this morning from 11 p.m. last night till now. 38. I hope he doesn't lose more than $50,000 today because he's selling and this guy have already reversed on him. So I hope he closed though. So for gold, gold is bullish. Gold is bullish. Gold is bullish. That's what I'll tell you. Gold is bullish. All this thing you're seeing is corrections. It's only when US shutdown stops, hey, gold can drop. And the dropping is still in line with structure. It will drop highest, it will drop to this zone and continue buying again. And remember, you're a trader. If gold is selling, you enter the trade and start selling. You don't say, oh, I must buy, I must buy, I must buy. Your account will finish now. Gold don't give a fuck. Oh shit, I don't start using effort again. Gold don't really care about what you feel. Gold likes the emotional people. Gold like when you are emotional. That's when it will deal with you. It will calm down and mess you up. So always know that and trade gold with caution. If you are like, don't drop gold setups here because it's not for beginners. And if you enter anyhow, you collect. So I wouldn't want to be calling gold trades for you guys. It is for people that know how to trade it and people that have discipline. So for now, is there any question here? Okay, coach, which is most powerful, OB or key level? And what if an OB and a key level are aligned? Is it still a confirmation on entry? I call those things confluences. It's just like asking me, do supply and demand work? Of course it does. Do SMC work? Of course. Do ICT work? Of course. Do smart money work? Of course. The thing is this, the gist is this. Or do all these things meet your demand? For example, let me go, the one I said that is my favorite trade for this week, the USD card. These are key levels. Not this one, no. That one with my, yes. Almost running, no. These are key levels. As of last 3 years, last 2 years, in this trade now, what I'll do is from 1 hour time frame, this is my liquidity already. This is not mentorship. Oh, what's his name? Timmy. From this guy already, my entry will be this one. I've already mitigated this one. This one has already mitigated this one. This one has not been. This one has already mitigated this one. So invariably my entry is here. Boom. You catch them. Where is the other block? There's no, but if I'm using this week, it's too much. But then, and then I'm in. I'm looking to my SL somewhere here. And normal, then I'm not doing 1:3 now. I'm doing 1:5. I'm doing 1:5. Where I not go see 1:5. So here now the trade is going. And from here now I don't already BE because I've already broken this one. I've already put my BE. Anything that happens, I'm fine. But at the end of the day, it happens, it takes time to play out. This is why I still teach your break of structure, liquidity, and those sweeps and all. So once it happens, one becomes your liquidity, one becomes your other block. So when you talk about key levels, no, I'm not going to that topic. I beg, leave it. It's not for it's for mentorships. I've given you enough already, so this one is okay. I think I've answered your question. So key level gives you peace of mind, and it takes time, but it gives you peace of mind. That's one. And it allows you, you can even trade key levels even in presence of news because you found your entry from the higher time frames. You find, if you remember, I went to daily to go and look for where it's going. So it aligns. So when your OB, your order block and whatever, how do you put it again? Which is more powerful, OB or key levels? It is okay. Let me use this word. Na collabo, two of them. If you enter, good. It makes your setup more powerful, or let me say more A plus setup. Like, yeah, you're in the group now. You see my go trades, they're all key level entries, and you see how fast it goes to my SL if you want to hit SL, and how fast it goes to my TP if you want to go to TP. So with those, I've already OB now start looking for liquidity, and this I don't even need liquidity in my key levels because I know that I'll not buy on liquidity. I'm buying from the apex, from the list. Let me go back to this place and show you the ones I've already bought before. Like, what is that pair? I don't delete them. Look at this trades now. You see, this is the key level. Just this place. Did you see? I did not buy from other block is this. Other block is this. Do you see how wide the other block is? For example, go to Dark's channel if you're not there. Go to Dark's channel. Go to his trades. Go to Kevin Talent. See how they take their entries. Their entries is covering all the zones. They're not really like now. If Dax wants to take this trade now, Dax will take this trade. This is the zone for the buy, and this is his liquidity here. Of course, this guy. This is his liquidity here. What's happening again? This is liquidity here, and then entry will be at that same point here, and then thank you. SL will now be somewhere here in validation points. And he trades 2.5 now. He doesn't trade 3 hours, at least 3 hours. So now look at it. But key levels will not matter about all these things. But the pros and cons is this: key levels have a lot of missed entries. If you are going down to lower time frames, you miss a lot of entries because I take trades from the apex. Dax will take from here. Me, I'll take from here. For example, now this guy, his trade setup is. I'm not doing mentorship. I don't teach you now what they do. If you want to go and learn from him. But you know what I'm saying? Like now, this is liquidity here. You start selling this guy now from somewhere here, from this OB. This is where he starts selling. His SL is already above here. Of course, this is already above here. Above, not in, like somewhere here. Somewhere here. So he starts selling from here. All this drawdown that he's taking in, I will not take all of them in. I will not. because my entry is somewhere at the apex, but his own is from the liquidity zones because this is the liquidity, of course, we know. But liquidity will gather enough before it will dump. So all this enough is gathering. I'm waiting for it at the extreme, which is at that key level point. So what's the difference between key levels and normal OB and all? It will give you higher risk to reward. That's the only thing. Higher risk to reward. My friend does 5 hour, highest 10 hour. Zilla does 5 hour, 8 hour. Who again trades key level? Sabi girl, Sabi girl does 5, but with this QMR entry and other block, you should be doing, if you're doing 5 hour, it means you are in 15 minutes or your 5 minutes. But if you are in the same time frame where I did, you're gonna do only 3 hour or 2.5. The best traders that I know, sorry, not the best traders, the people that know that have money, they are doing 2.5 hour, they are doing 3 hour highest. Kenya is doing 3 hour. At least let me come to Nigerian traders. So that is just the difference. It will give you as a new as someone growing, key level is important because it will give you higher risk to reward. Higher risk to reward. I sent a chat. My friend went from -4% drawdown to +4%. That means the guy made 8% in one single trade. 8%, that's 8 hour. So, but that 8 hour now means that I'll take 2 trades. I'll take 3 trades to make 8 hour. Because me, I want 3 hour. 3 hour, I don't come out. I know they like stress. 3 hour, 3 hour, 3 hour. And most of the time, you won't take 3 TPs at a stretch. Yes. Which week be that? I think it's first week of October. The whole week was TP. 3 hour, 3 hour. For the whole week, we do 3 hour, 3 hour every day. But it's not always like that. That's the reason why I'll push the losses in your face so that you not come here and say that it's against risk scheme. No. So I think I answered your question. If you have the two, great. But key levels gives you higher risk to reward and lesser risk. Higher risk to reward and lesser risk. Someone is using 100 pips SL like me, but if you use your key levels, you should be risking at least 60 or 70. So now you've reduced your risk, and when you reduce your risk, you are making more. Our TPs now doesn't take up to 2 hours. 1 hour safe. Like from last week, all our last week trades, the highest we've been on the trade, once I've caught the trade, the highest we've been on that trade is 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 2 hours max. But that can be on the trade for the whole week because the entries is far from the whatever. It's crazy, but you will not understand it if you don't go and look at it. So that's it. So it's 9 o'clock. Thank you very much for joining. If you got value, give me value on the chat. And make sure you like the video, share so that someone that is looking for where to learn can also learn from here. Thank you for joining. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you, Akinwumi. And then see you at the top, not from the top, because my friend will always say, David, the bottom is always too crowded. Have a good day, guys. See you on Friday at 9 p.m.